Well, here I am. It's after the Minden Hamfest, and I did buy stuff there. Actually got some stuff for free. Come here, little doggy. Come on. Come on. I know you want to come up here. Come on. Oh. There we go. Old Chubby. Chubby Wubbly. Yes, indeedy. He's here again. Yeah, I got a few things. Didn't cost as much as my brother's PRC 47, and it was his was like $100, and he bought a couple other small things and parts. Actually, he was looking for his big transmitter, his TDE transmitter, and because he had one of the Sangamo capacitors inside and actually split on him. So he actually found somebody who had the right capacitors. So and those didn't cost that much either. They were pretty cheap too. But yeah, I ended up with another radio. Not a real big one, but I got a lot of little small things. Let's see. This flashlight was free. I got this from Gary, the guy who had the 1931 Model A truck, and because I also bought something from him. I'll show you that in a minute. And then over one of the other tables, the other guys had a powder flask, for a black powder flask. Cost me $15 for that. But I have to do some work on it because it looks like the seal around it here is opened up, so I'm going to have to solder that back together. But that's not a big deal. It has the area right here. This is the the hardest part to find for a powder flask, where it meters out the flow. So that was good. Found that. And then this other guy, he had these LS166 speakers. Now these speakers, if you were ever to go on eBay and look for them, I mean, it's got a little switch on the side. You can see that, it's marked. And these LS166 speakers are mostly used on military equipment. But the deal with this is, if you go on eBay, you can't touch any of these for less than $69, $70 maybe. If you're lucky, if you can find one for $50, you'd be lucky if you did. But as it was, he had these for $10 each, so I bought two of them. Couldn't turn them down for that kind of price. So yeah, I got those. And then for this, Chubby's going to have to get out of the way because I have other stuff that's bigger. I'll have to show you. So come on, Chubbs, get off. Okay, there you go. And this, let's see, this came from Brown, who just happened to have this. He was actually starting to give away this for free. It's not complete, but I have another frequency meter just like it. And this is complete with the book and everything, just like my other one does. And that part works fine. It does not have the power supply, which I do have in my other one, but it's good for spare parts, if nothing else. But for free, yeah, I couldn't turn that down. Then over here, we have a vacuum tube voltmeter. And let's see, what was... and the other thing about this was, holy cow, what the heck was this? That's right, high voltage probe. This is from Gary, the guy who had the 1931 Model A there. He was selling a bunch of other stuff. And and my brother Ron, he worked in the same general department as him at PG&E, and I work for PG&E as well. And Ron told me, he says, well, if Gary has this meter, he said, for sure it's going to work, because he doesn't get rid of anything that doesn't work. So as it was, he said, offer me anything over $10. I said, okay, $20. He said, sold. So this is a multimeter. It's a ME-26D-D, and made by Macroman Electronics, and it's probably from about 1962, I think. But it's it looks like it was under military contract. Another one of these where it was pretty much bought for and used for the military. And let's see if I can get you a better shot here. And we're going to drop it down too. And we'll pick this up some. And there we go. And yeah, it's I mean, the paint and all that's kind of rough. I'm gonna have to go ahead and redo the paint on it and stuff. And it's gray paint, so it's silver gray paint actually, so it's not a big deal. So I can take care of that. And so that was another one. That was like I said, $20. And then finally the radio. We'll go over here. We'll have this radio. Now I don't exactly know what year it's from. I know it's a Motorola radio. And I'm guessing since it's a wood case, it's probably around 1937, I would think. I'm got a pretty good guess that's about where it is. I'm going to see if I can find the model number on it. I think there's a sticker on here somewhere, but I couldn't read it, I don't think. Let me check on the back of this. Well, let's see. Wow, that is really small writing. That's a patent notice. Okay. Well, according to this, if that's the model number, 54X20564, made in USA, and by Motorola, so I'll have to look that up. And the last thing I got was these for $1. High voltage caps. You put on top of your tubes, high voltage tubes. And I had to do some operating on this already because in my brother's RAV4 on the way home, it shifted and this thing actually snapped in two places, right here and here. So, but I'll give you a better look at this later on. I'm going to move it over my other room, and when I go through it and pull the chassis out and go through the whole thing. So, but it does have a shortwave band. Looks like two of them actually, and so we'll have to go ahead and check that out and see if I can find anything on this model number from the Motorola. Anyhow, that's going to be it for now. That's what I pretty much got, and like I said, altogether probably, well, let's see, 3, 10, 20, 30, 50, 60, 70 bucks. That's what I paid altogether for everything. So there we go. And before the dog makes any noise, I'm going to say bye for now. Talk to you guys later. Right, Chad?